Sometimes you just can't have anything nice, you know? Just try to have a nice day without filming. Me and Frank pushed it too hard. Boy, don't got beadlocks, dude.
Already did. They had a set up at Silverback that I thought about buying, but they weren't beadlocks. So I was like, you know what? No point in me even buying it.
Yeah, well, you know, now we know how far you can push it. You went into that corner about 292 mile an hour and stuffed the front end, and the car was on an angle like this.
Popped it in that hill.
Oh, really? And that's why it lost. Okay, got it. Well, Brian,
little sailor's not here, so
Frank's not even a sailor. What are we doing?
We were ripping. I mean, we were getting after it.
True.
And now we're doing 2 morons rescue.
repeat of last year.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing that happened.
Never fails, you know?
Well,
When you try and push stuff kind of hard, things happen.
Scott just said it 15 minutes in.
Mechanical failure wins again.
It's gonna work, but we're gonna.
We normally use Milwaukee, so this is probably not gonna work.
Well.
Okay, let's get back to reality.
Literally the exact same thing, Scott.
Not my fault this time.
Nope, not our fault. But, all right.
We knew it was coming.
The video was gonna start tomorrow. Okay, we were just having fun.
Hey, we might as well start today and we're here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, we'll get this fixed to get some brake clean. Get a little Milwaukee pump, dude. This is what it's like out here at Silver Lake, by the way. Yep, we'll get it.
Yeah, how are you liking it so far, AJ?
Pretty good. That one hill kind of kicked my ass a little bit, but
Yeah, how many times did you go for it? 3 times? 4 times?
3 times a time.
Saros, baby. Absolute carnage, dude. Well, we talked about you not blowing a belt. Yeah, that was from a boat. Strap broke. Tough break. At least we got the clevis still. I think it's just gonna go right back on, Frank.
I think it's so too, but I took the inside out.
No.
We got about 10 pounds in there.
Oh, brother. Yeah, you got a sandcastle going.
It was a good time.
We leave for 5 minutes.
This is what happens.
This is what happens. Like,
How are we the responsible people?
Literally
That's
5
my
minutes.
question. Yeah, pull the pump out of the sand there. Think about those cut 360s. They are loose and floppy.
We don't have a beadlock.
Yes. It sounds like it's leaking everywhere. All right, what could go wrong? You got to run the air pump to keep the stoich inside of there. Use that with the flame, like a flamethrower, Frank. It's coming now. They just gently touched it. Sometimes it just takes the right touch, you know?
It wasn't mine.
Nope, mine either. Yeah, brother.
And he throws a bead. And it rolls over.
No, he's good. He's got a lot of air pressure.
Hell yeah!
Never low on entertainment out here.
That sounds like Scott coming.
It does sound like Scott. He's got some flammable stuff. Amsoil's too smart to give us anything flammable, so. Get more in the tire. There you go. Is it just gonna go without?
I actually let air out when I did that.
Oh my God. There you go. We gotta see an explosion today at least. Let's just burn the Maverick down instead.
You're off.
Oh boy. You're just Hold on, shoot it some more, dude. Oh.
Nice.
We're gonna lose monetization on this one, dude. Dangerous acts.
Y'all definitely were doing whippets.
Stop it, dude.
Maybe if I go way over here.
There you go. There you go.
Stick that thing in there.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
That was sick. Throw sand directly on it. Stop, drop, and roll, dude. All right, now we can go ride again.
Yay!
Good job, boys. Yeah, there's one way to take care of this thing. Right in the middle?
Well,
Come
yeah,
on.
let's probably do it up here, huh? Wow! That had some tension on it, huh?
Yeah, it really did.
car's kind of heavy, you know?
Thank God for that Hen Racing cage, dude. Nice and strong. Well,
Here's your strap, Matt.
yeah, appreciate that. Good work, boys. Let's go rip.
Let's do it.
Well, Scott, what you haven't seen in Silver Lake's a good old jump sesh, dude.
Oh man, I feel like I was missing out over there fixing Frankie's freaking flat.
I know. Took us like an hour.
Flip the throttle in the air and then
This is what we're gonna see. We got some big dogs here coming right off of Dirt Fest. So we're gonna see some nice air here today, for sure. That's what I'm talking about. What are you doing, Frank?
Well, you know what we're going to do.
Oh, boy.
In the air.
You gotta go see if this thing can fly. Should we tighten up the suspension a little bit?
Yeah, the one click it's got.
Hey, that could be all you need.
All I need. We did tighten up the
All right, hopefully it works. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just diesel trucking out here, dude. Nice. He's getting kind of nose heavy.
A little bit.
Hey, nice. Oh, jeez. See all that sand?
Sorry, Frankie. Real sorry.
That's his own fault, really.
He told me to hit it a little harder than last time, so I hit it a little bit harder. Then I didn't let off it until he said stop.
We'll see what he has to say about it.
I think I can hear the tires literally bottoming out.
Yeah, you can hear some stuff happening.
Need some more air pressure.
Okay. Well, it looks like Scott's going out. We'll have to see what he can do. RS1s do fly well.
First time.
Jesus, Scott! Oh my gosh! Damn, that boy went huge too. He flat landed that thing pretty hard.
I mean, you know, it was a little bit of a downgrade there, so
What do you think? Is he hurting?
probably.
He doesn't know where he's at. Well, is he hurting or is he all smiles? I don't know.
Figure it out here in a second.
Yeah, we'll know. Oh, he's hurting a little bit. He's out, dude.
That's too much.
Told you he's gonna be hurting, dude. What do you need?
Back.
Well, unfortunately, this is reality. Scott probably broke his back. Will's gonna take him up to the hospital. Brian, things got serious quick. Scott
did.
went too big.
A little bit new car, sent it a little too much.
Yep. I feel horrible for the guy. I've been in that position. You can feel a bump on his back. I touched his back, there's like a bump. So that ain't great. Okay guys, well we are at Trinity Health here in Shelby, a little bit south of the dunes. Just took Scott in, his wife is here, Frank's with him now. He's in a lot of pain. It reminds me a lot of when Brandon got hurt. I think Brandon's was probably worse because there was multiple vertebrae, but we don't really know. So waiting on a CAT scan and then we'll update from there. Obviously don't ever want to glorify an accident or anything, but it is part of what can happen, and I think it's important to show everyone watching how quickly things can change so you don't get yourself in a situation like this. Let us be the dumb people, learn from our mistakes, and you know, there wasn't much Scott could do there in terms of safety. He just went too big. He had the harnesses, he had the seat, you know, he didn't have a neck injury or anything. Obviously he wasn't wearing a helmet, we know that, but just went too big and bottomed out, and there's nowhere for that force to go other than your back sometimes. So we're hoping and praying that it's not a broken back. Maybe it's just a super herniated disc or something, but we'll know relatively soon. So yeah, it definitely changes the momentum of the day. It could be a change in momentum with Scott's life, so we just don't know yet. But yeah, we'll update as soon as possible. And at this point, let's just all be positive with Scott. Come on, he's the toughest. He's probably the toughest guy I know. Like, he's just a tough dude, and to see him in pain like that was tough. For lack of a better word, it was really difficult to watch and heartbreaking for me. So, yeah, we'll update as soon as we know. I'm hoping he's going to be okay. Well, guys, me and Brian are back out at the dunes. Say hello to Brian. Scott did indeed break his back. So, unfortunately, midway up the spine, he broke 2. We don't know the exact numbers yet because it's just he just got out, but it's broken. 2 of them are broke, so that really sucks for him. It's horrible. I've been there. Luckily, they're just compression fractures. They're not burst fractures, so he's not at risk for any pieces or anything being a part of his spinal cord and messing that up. But me and Brian are going to do some ripping. It's here with the Battlefield machine, looking clean as usual. Just do some hot laps, have some fun. It's unfortunately not going to be a big involved video any longer. Frank is going to be taking the motorhome back along with Scott's friend AJ, and then I believe Scott is either going to fly or drive home. So yeah, feel bad for you, bud. Get better soon. But in the meantime, we're gonna rip, have fun. Ready?
Let's go ride.
Yeah, we can do some riding. That's what we're here for. I wish you were a part of it, Scott. I'm so sorry. Well, guys, this is why we can't have anything nice. This is the second time this has happened on this ACC suspension. You know, I don't really know. ZRP sent me over some new 300M pins for the ball joint delete. I don't know, man. I think I'm just probably gonna switch back to factory stuff. I just don't push the car hard enough to really need this, and that braking is just dangerous. Anyway, we're gonna fix it. Me and Brian, just like we did with Frank's car yesterday. Oh, it's bad. Sounds real bad. Frank over there. Not a great sound overall. Got some hella camber going on here. All right. Just garbage. So frustrating. Junk. Crap. Garbage.
Well, welcome to Two Morons Rescue again, because
TMR.
because things happen. Well, same situation as yesterday. We are going to try and get the weight off the left front of this machine and not put the world's largest sandcastle in the front seat.
You know, it's okay. You do what you gotta do, buddy. We gotta get this sucker off the ground over here, get that new pin put in there, hopefully get the axle pressed back in place. The boot's totally screwed, but gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
And the DNR is over our shoulder right there, just chilling, watching.
Right
So,
there. Good times. All right.
do what you gotta do. You in low gear? Maybe a little more if you can go a little more. Maybe we'll just tip this whole damn thing over. What could go wrong here? Well, here's our problem. Looks like we actually just lost the bolt for the pin. It's gone. Also a problem here, which you can see. So, without tools, it's gonna be kind of tough. We'll figure it out.
What did you do, bud?
This thing's just junk, bud.
What happened?
Same thing that happened at the race.
What?
Just the lower ball joint deal just broke, gone.
No shit.
Garbage.
I thought you were just over here chilling out.
Trash. Terrible. Stupid. And actually, it looks like we just lost the nut. The rest of this is okay. Or the bolt, I should say.
The bolt and nut.
I got more of those. I don't know, man. It was rattling. I thought it was the sway bar, but maybe it was this the whole time. I don't know.
Well, that sucks.
How are you
What
doing?
were you doing when I get it?
Just cruising like a normal human.
Huh.
Literally made the turn right there, and the wheel was starting to do some of this stuff, and then he straightened out, and then he went to go start making it right, and the wheel just said, "I'm leaving the chat."
See you later.
Damn.
Lost an axle in the process too. Hey, don't let this ruin your day, man. You go have fun. I saw you jumping over there.
Well, we're trying to find something big. It ain't happening anymore. Everything's all worn down.
Yep. And the DNR's watching.
They probably think you're over here pissing or something. Well, we currently got it under control. Maybe, sort of, maybe not. But, Nick, what do you got going on down here?
Well, you know, broke. Now the uniball won't align with the pin and the ball joint delete. So you got this big pin, needs to line up with the uniball. Every time we lower it, the uniball keeps kicking sideways. It's a good design.
I mean, the way we're doing this, winching it down, is not ideal, but, you know.
Oh, yeah, we documented the whole series of situation here.
Okay, all right, you got
it. What the biggest learning I've had from today is that you see that grease?
Yep, you take sand. You've never put, like, sugar in water to make
Never done that.
Sugar in water makes the best soap ever.
It's pretty awesome.
Yep.
I'm pretty jacked on it, but we're still here working. It kind of sucks. We'll get it.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the
Gentleman
tools,
over
guys.
here Stop by with a lot of nice
Oh, yeah,
tools.
you've got tools, too. Thank you.
Snap on, dude.
What?
Yeah. Baller. I can't even afford to hold this thing.
Well, Nick, how are we coming along here?
Well, we got her all set back in. These timber tools came in and really saved the day. This gentleman gave me some snap-on stuff, a ratcheting 12 mil 12 point. That's a hard tool to find. It really made it a lot easier. The CV is split, the boot is split here, and it's completely split here, and we got chunks of wood in it from pounding it back into place. So
I think it'll be great.
that's gonna last about the ride out, and then yeah, that's at this point. I don't really think there's much more to do here at Silver Lake.
No, well, there's a couple things to do, but we'll be back at the hotel when that happens.
Yes, it's gonna rhyme with deer binking.
Deer binking.
Beer drinking.
Okay, yeah. Beer drinking. Okay, yeah.
A lot of that, and then did Scott take off already? Is he gone?
Nope.
Okay. Maybe go see him.
Probably go see him before he do any of that stuff. So.
Oh boy. All right. Well, man, sorry Scott for your tough break at Silver Lake. That sucked. Cars broke. Our race, he got cooked, and then he went and won the race in Ionia, which was awesome. Right?
Yep.
Couldn't get better than that.
Fantastic.
You were there for that.
I was.
And he wants to make it fully aware that this was nothing to do with us pushing him to do this jump. Like,
Oh,
he was like adamant about
I had
that.
him on comms. I'm like, go faster. No, just kidding. I would never do that unless it was Frank.
Yeah, I didn't even actually know he was going out there. I was putting
Yeah.
air in my tires, and
And then
he was
next thing
gone.
you see a friggin' RS1 enter orbit and then land hard into the ground. That sucked.
Yep.
But that's just how it goes. That's the life of riding side by side. That's what can happen. You just got to be careful out here. So,
All right.
Frank, that goes for you too. Please be careful.
Yeah.
We like having you around.
You too. You as well. And
I'm
you,
not
Brian.
even jumping, dude. And you too, AJ, out here in a dang race car. But thanks to these guys so much. They're fans. They stopped by, helped us out, had badass tools. That was cool. And thank you for watching and supporting. Everyone floating over here. That's the side, right?
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, good job right over there. That guy right there.
Good person right there. I think they're going up, actually. But anyway.
I think they come down.
I think why not?
They drop down.
I thought they go up.
They go up.
Oh man. So I always got the right side, but I just screwed up the up and
Yeah,
down.
up and down. It's okay. But if you guys want to be on that list, patreon.com/race rebuild repeat. Sometimes we post fun things on that site that don't make it to video. And then it's just a cool way to get your name out there, your business, whatever you want. Say whatever you want. People, sometimes I censor it. You know, I don't want to be controversial, but you can read between the lines on some of those things. Anyway, Brian, great seeing you, buddy.
Yep. Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh yeah, always a good time.
We're going to spend a whole lot more time with him, but it's going to be not on a R3 video. So,
Good.
but yeah, thank you guys again. Frank, good job out there. You've been getting a lot of cool stuff recently. Pretty jacked on that. Hopefully the channel keeps getting more cool stuff.
Yeah, more cool stuff.
And you're going to be taking Scott back down to Florida and might
So-
come back with cool stuff, right?
Possibly. So yeah, I got to drive Scott's rig back to Florida, which should be not too big of a task. But me and AJ are going to be doing that one. So yeah, that'll be a fun little trip. And hopefully we're going to find something to maybe purchase on the way down, on the way back. So,
And drive back, maybe.
yeah. So stay tuned for that, guys.
1 week later.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, dude?
Hey, so I mentioned earlier in the video that we would be talking to you and kind of catching up with you and seeing how you're doing. And I see you wearing what you've called the turtle suit at this point. So
It's like a male garter belt or something.
protect yourself from yourself. But yeah, so obviously you're walking, you're talking. The day after, I didn't want to get video because I'm not trying to like capitalize on your pain or anything, and plus we didn't really understand where you were in terms of recovery. But now you're back in Florida, you're back home. You spent some time with Frank. Like, what happened with your back and what's going on currently?
All right, so first we'll start by saying to everybody, I apologize for the lack of footage y'all could have got by me getting hurt, because it was shaping up to be a rad day.
Yep.
And I think we were only out there maybe 2 hours. Like, we just got started. And here's how my brain works and how the perspective of the day went. We went and rallied around. We were kind of showing my buddy AJ around. First time in the dunes for him. We pull up to a spot. We were kind of hanging out near the pond there. Next thing you know, a couple of the trucks were sending it. Like, all of us glued right to that direction. We had to go watch them send it.
Of course, man.
So-
Those trucks are from California, dude. We got to see them.
Oh, and they were sending it for sure. So we watched 10 trucks send it. Frankie goes, jumps a couple times. A YXZ jumps and don't jump the thing. It like rolls.
Meow.
And he was kind of feeling it out and whatever. Well, I'm like, man, I know Razors jump good out of the box. Let me go play.
Yeah.
I circle around. I felt like I was barely going. And then in my head, I'm like, man, I don't want to not jump it like the YXZ, but I want to jump the thing, but obviously not land where I landed. There's like a little small transition change about 10 foot from the lip. I kind of laid into it. The thing jumped amazing. It landed amazing. A little too hard for my back. And as I land, it knocked the wind out of me so bad. It was just like my world was kind of coming to an end. I turn around, I make the loop, and you, Frankie, everybody on the hills kind of cheering. And I just remember thinking, like, oh, please don't come up to me and, like, shake me. Like, because same thing from the videos. It's almost like I greased it, man. It's like literally, it wasn't that hard of a hit. But unfortunately, I got a compression fracture on T7 and T8, which they said right now surgery's optional. It's leaning towards I'm not going to have surgery. I mean, everything's on the up, man. It's just a big unfortunate part of what we're doing. And yeah, I'm just gonna pay the consequences for 6 to 12 weeks.
Yeah, so you have a physical job. You clean restaurant hoods for a living. That's your gig. And this has got to be pretty tough for you. But obviously, you're walking and talking right now. How are you feeling currently?
This is probably the best day I felt. Monday, it was weird. Monday, which was like a week and a day from that, was like my worst day. I like felt like my world was coming to an end, and now it's just progressively gotten better. And now, I'm actually in my shop, so like I'm walking around. I'm instructed not to pick up anything under or over 15 pounds.
Okay.
Little bending, try not to rotate type stuff. So I think what my new hobby is going to be is iRacing for a little bit until I can shape up to be, a little more healthy.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. So I did mention in the video about BB's crash, and way back, I think it was 2019 or 2020, I broke my back. And when him and I broke our backs, he broke multiple vertebrae. But both of us had what was called a burst fracture, and that's where the vertebrae actually like explodes. Like it looks like a little mini bomb went off and just blew this vertebrae. And thank God you did not have that. You had just a compression fracture. Like so right. with the burst fracture, what can happen, and this is what happened with Brandon, pieces of the bone fragment went into a spinal cord and severed it like, like couple millimeter long severages. And it was leaking spinal fluid out, which gives you a crazy headache. It's super bad and obviously really dangerous for your mobility. Thank God you didn't have that type of fracture.
Right, yeah. No, honestly, it's, obviously this sucks, but man, it's such a relief to not, to be walking. Like, I remember it, even you guys were timid on the question. It was like that gray kind of weird area where you're like, hey, man, can you move your toes? And it's like, I can move them, thankfully. And, just to kind of, me and you just briefly talked about it since I'm actually here with the buggy to kind of just show what I got going on. And like, we take safety seriously. In this particular time, I didn't have a helmet on.
Right.
But like it really wasn't even a hit that I felt necessary. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but in this particular time, I think the helmet would actually hurt me worse.
Well, it would have been more weight going down against the force coming up, so that would have made it worse.
Right. But so I'm actually here with the RS1 and just kind of show you my setup. It's a full containment seat. Brand's irrelevant, but full containment seat. I got it mounted solid to the factory frame, and then 5-point harness, and they were for sure tight. I think where I'm kind of just personal, I'm not sure. A mistake made is I think these harness probably should be mounted behind the seat a little more, maybe so it pull a little more tension on me.
But you didn't move in the car. Like you can see in the video when you landed, it was just a straight down smack.
It really was. Like, so, it's hard to kind of pinpoint what's going on. Maybe, me and you talked about it. Like these seats are designed to be at a certain angle.
Right.
And maybe I had the seat at like too straight of an angle. But that's just nitpicking, man. Like, it's not from lack of effort. It ain't like we're just going out here and stock stuff. I know it's stock suspension, but it wasn't a hit this is just a reality check of the smallest things, really, of what we're doing could go haywire and bad.
And anytime, man. And that's really, I mentioned this in the video too. This is literally the reality behind jumping stuff. A lot of people saw your video on Facebook, I think millions at this point. And they don't understand the physics behind the hit. Like it looks like you're kind of just coasting down the hill, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 feet above the hill and landing. Right, yeah. But really, what you're doing is you have to draw a triangle from where you took off to where to where you landed, and then the height of that is really what you came down from. So we're probably looking 12, 15 feet at least. To a flat landing with shorter tires into sand. The buggy kind of looked like it stuck a little bit when it landed. Right. And it just, all that force went into Scott Thrower, not nowhere else. And that's real bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's just kind of one of them weird deals because, like, I honestly think I might have been a little better if I'd have landed 5 foot farther.
Right.
And we know we'd have been better if I'd have landed 5 foot shorter, but it's just like I landed in that pocket and it kind of stuck,
Right. And yeah, there's a million different ways you can jump, and people talk about, how to land and what to do. But unfortunately, when you're landing in the soft sand, that spot where you landed was really chopped up from all the trucks jumping. It was soft. You probably hit the skid plate. I imagine you'd know more than me.
Right.
And once you hit the skid plate, your suspension's no longer useful, you know? It's just
Yeah,
all
not a boy.
all going up your back, up your butt, into your shoulders, everything, man.
Right. No, and once again, I got to thank you and Frankie. You for the fact that you dropped everything, took me to the hospital, and you didn't just drop me off. Like, you hung out way longer than expected. You could have went back and hung out in the dunes, so that's appreciated. And,
Sure.
you know, love felt there. And then, Frankie, I gave him every option from Sunday to not drive the semi back.
Yeah.
And, man, they had poor luck, bad luck. We had to search for Frankie a car for 2 or 3 days. It's the excitement of adventure and all this tied in. And I think I've said it a few times, you know, sometimes bad happenings still make great memories.
Right.
And overall, here's my synopsis of the weekend. I go there, I brake before I get to race.
Yep.
In one car, I break the other car on the starting line. So I was bummed. I was Debbie Downer. I end up spending all day trying to get the car. We end up going to like some fairground race. I won that, so that like brought back up my weekend.
Yep.
And go to the dunes, have a good time briefly, and then break my back. Will I go back? And I told you after day one when I was upset and I didn't race, I'm like, I probably won't come back. I'm going back, man. Even with all that being said, I had a great time, and I got a broken back. So that's pretty solid to be able to say that. I'm just looking at this broken back as a learning curve. I better tighten my game up and judge my speed a little better next time.
Sure.
And, yeah.
No,
we'll be back.
yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Like, injuries are tough, but, you know, you look at all the extreme sports guys in the world that get injuries, and rarely do they not come back. So this one...
No, it's just part of it, man.
Yeah. And I'm glad it wasn't super serious, man. Obviously, breaking your back is, you know, one of the most serious injuries you can do.
Right.
But I'm glad it just wasn't worse, and I'm glad you're still able to be Scott thrower and do what you got to do, man. That's awesome.
No, and I once again, I appreciate it. And like I said, don't be mad at these guys for not getting the footage of trucks sending in the dunes and everything. I cut their trip short, unfortunately. Maybe next year we'll do a little better.
It's okay, man. Like, it's never a waste helping your friends out. And you know, this kind of popped up too when Frank was spending a bunch of time with his family and we just weren't putting out content. It's like, man, nothing's more important than your family. Nothing's more important than, you know, helping your friends out and making sure they're safe. And none of this is more important than those things at all. We're just making videos, having fun. You know, if it affects the bottom line, it's whatever. The bottom line barely matters, you know? Like,
no.
You matter.
It's definitely heartfelt, and I definitely could feel the love.
Good.
No denying it.
Good. All right. Well, hey, you know, we talked about this on the phone a little bit. I want you to start your own channel and maybe use this as a launching point. I know you and Frank did a bunch of fun stuff trying to find him a vehicle to drive back while he was down in Florida. So maybe we'll see that. I'm
gonna do that. It must be nice coming soon.
All right, big dog. Well, hey, thank you for taking the time to make the call. And yeah, everyone here is wishing you well. In the comments, say, you know, what should we say? Get well, Scott. Make it simple.
Oh yeah, man. Just tell me to keep it rad. But
that works.
Don't stop it. Don't soften up on that one, man. I want people to hold my feet to the fire. Don't be no sissy. Get back to doing it.
Yeah, and also said, like I said in the video, you're such a tough dude. You're one of the toughest dudes that I've met along this journey, and I know you'll be back. So
we're coming back. We're coming back strong.
We look forward to it.
And I think you guys got a trip coming to Florida soon. I know you'll be here, so we'll have some fun. Yeah,
I'm coming for that track record, and I'm sure you'll be good by then.
And Frank's got like a little, I don't know what we want to call it, go-kart, lawnmower. You know, I'm going to have to be on my game for that thing to come into town.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Scott. Well, hey, thank you.
Yep.
Video's done. We'll hopefully see you soon, and hopefully see you on your new channel, big dog.
Yes, sir.
All right,
have a good afternoon, Nick.
See you, man.